Hey, good morning, amazing people. This is Sullivan Bacam with Bacam Real Estate, giving you my first rendition of a market update. It's going to be short. It's going to be sweet. Please forgive my outfit. I just got back from the gym, but I know I needed to squeeze this in as soon as possible, and this is the only time I have. So quickly, just wanted to go over and give you a kind of a rendition of what's going on in Polk, Warren, and Dallas County, and where I do a lot of my business. To kind of help you understand what's going on with the market, and if you're planning on buying or selling, so you have a kind of idea of what's going on out there. I kind of broke it down in some categories. I broke it down in residential and townhome and condos. I broke it down in also pricing segments. Right now, we're looking at the $100,000 to $200,000 segment. This right here, current active properties in these three counties is 206 active on between 100 and 200,000. 376 of them are pending, and 1,436 have been sold within the last 6 months. If you look at these numbers, this shows you a very good indication that this is a good selling market. This means that there are still people out there purchasing, and there are still people out there listing their homes. Not enough people listing their homes, but they're still out there. We would like to see a little bit more of a let's say more inventory out there in this price range. It's going to be the same for residentials from 201 to 300. I think these are the most competitive markets when we talk about what's out there right now. I mean, if you look at this competitive in this market, this is crazy to see that there's 650 active properties, but 1,175 have been sold in the last 6 months, and there's 388 pending already. To me, that shows a really good, strong selling market. So yes, sellers, if you are in the market or even have any inclination of thinking about upgrading or downgrading, you have an opportunity right now to list your home in a market that needs your house. There are buyers out there who are looking for a home, and I think that if you was able to sit down and really see what the numbers were, speaking to a real estate professional to be able to run numbers for you and give you an idea of what's going on, I think it would really help you kind of plan for your future, whether it be this year, next year, or the following years. This is giving you an idea of what's going on. But I'll just quickly breeze through this. Again, these are the most competitive markets that I'm seeing based off of my data here. This is just residential property right here. We look at the condos. Obviously, condos are going to be just as competitive in this price range. When we step up in the price range to 301 to 400,000, condos and townhomes, of course, are going to continue to go down in the amount of availability out there. We still have, I think, a pretty fair market when you talk about inventory in the 301 to 400K segment. That's 641 active, 599 that have been sold within the last 6 months. We got 236 that are pending, and we haven't even hit the spring market yet. So I'm anticipating that this right here, this segment here, is going to pick up, and a lot of this inventory is going to continue to go fairly quickly. But at the same time, a lot of builders are out there still building, and they really are targeting in this range of the 301 to 400K segment. As we step it up into 401 to 500K segment, obviously the active amount of properties that are going to be available are again going to continue to go down. It's going to go down because a lot of these homes are either going to be custom builds. A lot of builders aren't wanting to build and investing their money into this size of a home because the market size for it is not going to be as per se saturated as these markets here from 100 to 300K. Now you're talking about also condos and townhomes. Again, it's going to dwindle as the prices get into that 401 to 500K segment. We come over here to 501 to 600K segment. Again, we're dropping as we go, but as you can still see, they're showing healthy. 88 on the market, 88 active properties. We got 73 sold in the last 6 months. To me, that shows a pretty balanced out market in that niche of that price range. Same thing goes over here. We have a pretty equalization of what's been sold, what's currently on the market. Again, same thing close to here in the 300 to 400. Now, and you can tell what's going to be most competitive. These ones, it shows you there's only 650 active, but there's 1,175 sold. This shows you that more people are wanting to buy in this price range. This is where most people are going to be at. So again, if you're a seller and you're in this price range of listing your property, and maybe you're looking to upgrade in this property, this is going to benefit you, because in this price range, it's going to be more of a fair, I think, situation when you're going to buy a property in this price range. And then when you come over here, you're going to have more of an advantage when you're listing your house. It is a listing market for this price range here in these segments. So this gives you something to think about, gives you some insight of what's going on in the real estate market. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I mean, obviously I have a little bit more brushing up to do, and I can make this a little bit better for you, a better experience. So again, please feel free to comment, message me, whatever you'd like to hear from me. I plan on doing these on a weekly basis. I also plan on giving a little bit more information on other things, whether it be sharing things that I do around the house, my hobbies with carpentry and woodwork, and just all kinds of different things. So again, I hope you enjoyed this. If there's anything else that you want to see or any other knowledge that you'd like, feel free to reach out to me by messaging me or emailing me. I look forward to being a part of this and a part of your guys' real estate needs. Thank you again for watching. This is Sullivan McCom with McCom Real Estate.